Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Chiefs defense out there for this opening possession. They were winners last week, but were not at their best. And one of the guys to keep an eye on will be this man at cornerback in his 5th NFL season.
And boy, has his game grown. When he came into the league, we knew he could play zone and make plays looking back into football. But his man-to-man skills have increased so much that his defensive coaches have been more aggressive up front and left him on an island more often.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Ekeler. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down. Herbert.
Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. In motion right comes Allen.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The Kansas City defense back onto the field. And nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Ekeler.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Add this gain to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal.
Now it's Herbert. For the sideline, that's taken in by Allen. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Ekeler will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down. The Chiefs defense back out there. They trail here in the 2nd quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Herbert on 1st down now. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Off the play fake to Ekeler, it's Herbert. It's caught by his running back, Austin Ekeler.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And running with power here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Draw play, it's Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Keenan Allen high in the air to bring it in.
And the Chargers add 6 to their lead. The Kansas City defense back onto the field.
They started on the ground with Eckler.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Play action. It's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st down, Justin Herbert.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Herbert now.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Herbert back to the air. A little short pass. This is Everett. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
The Chiefs defense back out there.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Throw out wide is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Herbert. He finds his target, Allen.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw. Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnston.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
The Kansas City defense back onto the field.
On first down, it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, he stays up, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Third down and 6.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A.
Josh Palmer,
his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The Chiefs defense back out there. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the third quarter of a tie football game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
This is swung out to Eckler.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down. Back to throw. Herbert, a little short pass. This is Everett. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down, Spiller looking for space.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Spiller.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Herbert over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 11, but still a little short.
The Kansas City defense back onto the field.
Now Herbert following the turnover.
This caught left side by the tight end Parham.
I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is caught by Williams. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
The Chiefs defense back out there. They're in desperate need of a stop here, or certainly a turnover would be nice. They trail 4th quarter as this drive begins 1st and 10.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Back to throw. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger 1st down.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it.
Takes it to about the 37.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert.
That's complete to Palmer.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Eckler now between the tackles. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Johnston. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. The Kansas City defense back onto the field. After the turnover, here's Herbert. A leap, and he's got it. Gerald Everett finding a way to get the feet down. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
I've been just trying to execute the plan all game. I've held Mike Williams to 2 receptions for 13 yards. And you just got to think about how powerful that is to do that as a defender. So we just need to come out here and get some stops. The fact that Keenan Allen is having a field day along with this Gerald Everett guy, it's ridiculous.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
I'm very upset about what I'm seeing here. I'm embarrassed and the slightest, to say the slightest.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, Eckler. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They're going to snap
it. I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I have an idea. There's no way they pass this ball.
As we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're facing
I think we just load the line here.
Down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Try to take this home. They'll run. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
I could have ran a different defense. But I mean, let's be honest here. This is the best defense to run in this scenario. I mean, if I don't run it,
and they take a knee.
I'm a bad guy, right? And,
38-yard line, 2nd and 11. On the give, this is Eckler.
We still have time.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
I completely blame the other side of the defense for this. Playing no part in my job, I let up a touchdown, but they let up 3.
For the LA Chargers, and we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football,
also
no
blame Patrick
turnovers at all,
Mahomes.
and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince
I
your
mean,
team.
we play as
what
good
you're
as we
saying
could,
is
and we let up,
accurate. You know what I'm
we
talking
let
about.
up
Head coach
a lot
always
of
stands
good
up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, and this,
I
we'll win.
mean, 4 touchdowns just wasn't enough, Patrick. And when we needed you to score, you didn't score.
Here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe.
I would have got 2 receptions for 13 yards in man coverage. I let him 13 yards all game. Probably 30 realistically. So I let up the half field. All y'all had to do was defend the rest, and y'all couldn't do it. I'm definitely signing with whatever team was the head of the division this year in the NFC. I hope Gabe Davis gets a good night's sleep before this game, because I'm not letting him have fun tonight. This is kind of the time I've been on, and Gabe Davis, he will feel my wrath, and I pray he's just ready for what's coming here Sunday. I don't do a lot of talking, but y'all already know I'm the most physical player in the league. We know what he did to me last time. We know Gabe Davis had fun. He had a little bit of fun. Guess what? That was one of my off games. And then, I kind of turned that around. And, you know, that's just what it was about. Being far more structured than the others. Now, y'all gonna see some games I'll play mumbles on. Like the Broncos game, internet kept going out. Bills game, I just didn't want to lose to the Bills. I would argue Gabe Davis had a game and a half. Yeah, he cooked me. But that's not what it's about, right? Wasn't my best game, but you know we're gonna switch that up. He tried me deep again and got picked off, so we know where all the other yards came from. Not my side of the field. First to lose 2 in a row to the Jags. Now this game pissed me off. The coach had timeouts and didn't use them. Same game with this here. Had timeouts, didn't use them. Couldn't capitalize. Had timeouts, didn't use them. And we clearly saw what happened in that last game. Just didn't capitalize. So, I'm just kind of here to do my thing, or just be that top level threat that I know I can be, and just see where the game takes us. Cause I know I'm a threat. And if I got an issue with that, then you can stay there, issue.
Tonight, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Tonight, we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Game of our life. Somebody tell Gabe Davis I'm the threat there. I'm the one who knocks. I'm the threat that he should fear. Coming into this game, when I saw Gabe Davis, I just knew he wasn't a threat. Wasn't a high level threat anyways, because I've been that guy. Lined up across from Gabe Davis was laughable. We was in Bills territory, so I already kind of knew what it was.
They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide,
Missed, you know, got juked out. It was cool. It's fine. Pre-game jitters. Got it out in the first three plays. Got him out. I don't fear Gabe Davis. I don't feel anybody who wears white. I don't fear any guy who wears blue. I don't fear a guy who has a buffalo on the side of his helmet. I don't fear New York. I don't fear any of them. They're no threat to me. Any team that's close enough to Canada to punt across to it, you know, it's not, you know, there's no fear in my heart with a team like this.
Allen off the play fake. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively.
Yeah, they try to send him my way like I wasn't a top level threat.
Now Allen.
They thought sending a Diggs my way was going to do something too. Clamped them.
His first catch of this wild card game.
Yeah, that third play is where I doubt my jitters came out. You know, I thought I had a chance of getting a pick. He jumped across my face, so I hit him out the air. And he hit that little deep ball. He liked to throw that little early deep ball to Gabe Davis on the fade. He was running zone. I was fine with that. You know, wasn't happy, but I was okay with it. That's fine. He can have it. That's the reason they get yards.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I know we see what happens in the red zone.
Here's Allen. And he comes back with one complete.
9 yards, not quite enough.
First drive is where your pregame jitters get out. If you let up a touchdown, you let up a touchdown. That's what you do. It's a 7-7 game. That's how games are supposed to start, 7-7, and then people start to mess up during the middle. And you gotta argue that the passes that I let up did lead to that first down. So we made some adjustments in the defense. Coach told us don't be afraid to hit them, because you know they're a little cheap themselves. So if I go for a big hit, they're gonna try and counter that. So we called a timeout in the first quarter, just to make an adjustment. And he told me he wanted me to be as physical with Gabe Davis as possible. 13, whatever his name is. Gabriel, I don't care. He had that cute little game when I wasn't here. Had a cute little game when I was here. So that 34 yards meant nothing to me. You can have the best first half of your life, but that second half is going to be hell. And that's just kind of how I've been playing it. And then this is cute little 9 yards. Like, we really assess if I throw a deep ball early when the defense is expecting a deep ball, it should be completed because I threw it before it was expected, right? Common sense. I mean, there's nothing intense about the way they play. There's no high value play that I focus on. You can beat this regular season 1,000 times, but in the playoffs is where we are trying to be our best. Oh, they got a good run block scheme, though. I give it to them. They made Damian Harris look like a superstar out there, man. But we know the real. We know the real. Yeah, me and Carl Athers got in on that the James Cook tackle. Put him at the 39. He said I'm playing the deep zone, play the inside, just so I have an eye for what they might be looking at. And Dawson Knox, he hit a little spin move when I went for the tackle. Nothing special. Like I said, they don't do anything special. He didn't know I was behind him. He just turned away to turn upfield and was able to spin out.
To the 27-yard line.
Like I said, my whole goal was to get after the ball that came on my side, and I did that every single play. So we saw a lot of flats. They try to run a double flat with a bit of a fake screen to Dawson Knox, but Josh Allen decided to check him out on the inside. It was cute. It was a nice play, actually. It was very cute. Gotta give him that, though. You know, it was cute. I mean, I had a feeling they were gonna run some quick turnaround, some check down routes, because it's 3rd and inches, and if Josh Allen's in the shotgun to snap the ball, he's most likely gonna check it down. And I'm pretty disappointed in the Diggs touchdown. He stretched out to score. Stephon Diggs can score 30 touchdowns, but he's not scoring them on me. I don't think of him a high level threat. I don't think of him a high intensity threat. But you know what happens when the team gets a little hot in the first half? They think they're the best thing since sliced bread. So.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Knifes his way forward.
I mean, the run game, they had a few breakout runs, but it was pretty average at best. Some 7-yard gains, but when you really assess it, when you crack down on stuff like that, you get to see how average a guy is. And
completes it to Aguilar.
And we have something else in Aguilar. I gotta give it to him. His target presence is top tier. I mean, you just gotta look at how big he is. Presence is definitely up there, but that doesn't mean we fear him. So coach wanted us to run a bit of a contain to get to him, but that does mess up our run game. It does open up some gates that shouldn't have been there, right? So we had to look at the personnel and go based off that a lot of the time.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
We had an interception that completely just slipped through a guy, one of our guys' hands. And then another guy wasn't even looking for it.
Pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
3rd and 2, right? So
I got back there. I thought I made the initial stop, but you know, extra tackle came in. And he kind of pushed forward on the extra tackle. It's cute. And then you know, he threw his game lead pick. Oh, I was definitely targeting Diggs to block, but I got over there a little too late. So, but it's okay. I can't get there every single time, you know. But as long as the offense went out there and scored something, we were pretty content with how they turned out. You know, I wanted to make a hit. You know, I wanted to be a beast. You know, I wanted to be an animal. You know, I wanted to be a high-level threat. But I also wanted to send some guys back in their cars so they can drive home and weep. Because that's the kind of guy I am. I want to see you cry when I'm winning. And unfortunately, we didn't get to see him cry tonight, but we're gonna see him cry. We didn't get to see him cry early in the game, but we're gonna see him cry tonight, and that's what it's about.
Fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's
Come on. I'm in on that play. I just left Knox barely open, and you know he likes to throw everything to the guys who can get touchdowns and stuff. Dawson Knox is a heck of a guy, but you know, I'm more of a heck of a threat. I'm a heck of a defender. So, I mean, look at the numbers. The numbers are matching. The tackles are matching. The hits are matching. I had led the league in most turnovers forced, most takeaways in the league by myself. I had more than some teams, and we really assessed that one singular player could have more than some entire teams. You have to really assess how big of a threat he is. And I realized how big of a threat I was after that interception, because the fact that I was able to bait somebody who they call a high-level threat, like Josh Allen. I mean, it's just funny to me because there was nothing high level about the pass he made. It was actually subpar at best. And when I see subpar play from a quote-unquote top player in the league, I get excited because that means that I can thrive here tonight and show you guys that, hey, he's doing this little subpar stuff, and I'm going to capitalize off it because that's what I train to do. That's why I'm mentally here. That's what I do. It's my mental. I have the mental capacity to just be far more of a threat than any other guy at the position, and it has to be assessed like that. I saw one-on-one with Stephon Diggs, and I wanted it, and so we made the adjustment. Run or not, I want it.
From the gun, it's Allen. Got his man
But
complete over the middle. It's Harris.
It was scary. Yeah, we knew it was a holding call coming. That's all they did all game to our D-line. Our D-line is too dangerous. You got guys like Chris Jones and Karlaftis and some pretty high-level threats. But they called it on the wide receiver at that time. I feel like they should have called it on the O-line.
Usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
I was hoping he did one of his little moves and chucked it, because he either overthrows it or underthrows, and if he overthrows him, he's not catching it. If he underthrows him, I'm catching it. Just simplistic mathematics there, right? Physics, mathematics, physics, same difference. And trying to figure out why he was wide open on a check down. Defense just like communication. They follow the direction. I mean, they follow these other guys too much. I don't even look at them. I just look at the guy I'm guarding. See how he lines up on the line. I make my decision from there. I accidentally laid out one of my guys. He made a nice little move trying to get forward, and I accidentally hit my linebacker. But
they'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
I mean, Gabe Davis has his best games on the other side of the formation. He definitely got that touchdown though. I had no questions to it. Yeah, I feel like he had possession. He survived the ground, all that good stuff. Good catch. I had to give it to him. I do think Gabe Davis could be a high-level threat, but just not against me. In man coverage, no. Zone coverage, zone coverage, anybody could be a threat in zone. That's why you beat the zones through the middle, you beat it early. If I'm dropping back in coverage because you send all your guys on a fly route, 2 of them on a fly route, I don't expect you to hit them early, but if you hit them early, it's just not really a high IQ play. It's just common sense. You hit them early or you hit them when they get open, you know? Early or late. And, you know, we know the saying better late than never, but for some reason Kyle Allen or Josh Allen's brain doesn't work like that. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. In my experience with him, it's been good and bad. 3 touchdowns in the first half. I mean, if Mahomes had Stephon Diggs, trust you, we have the same thing.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
Irritating. I hate this team. Like, all y'all are shadowing him in coverage, and then we don't kick a field goal when we get in position.
Back onto the field. And we'll see what adjustments they made at halftime, trailing here to start the 3rd quarter of play. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
I knew we would get to him eventually. To get to him on the first play of the 2nd half was very important for our defense. We knew that they really needed to hand it off, but if they didn't, they were putting themselves in position that there was some cheap, early, the drag route, putting their guy in position to get hit and lit up. Because we got some heavy hitters out here, and if y'all know anything about me, y'all know I'm one of the heaviest, so... yeah, I just told them we're gonna run some coverage, and they can attack the middle all they want. They can run screen passes, they can run drags, they can run flies. But we're gonna have some good coverage, and that's what we're gonna use to shut that down. And that's exactly what we did. He threw a bad ball to Nelson Aguilar. He had to die for it. Easy turn, easy, you know, punt, and we pinned him kind of deep. So that means we should get the ball to around the 40-yard line, and unfortunately, our offense wasn't able to capitalize. You know, we can't expect our guys to capitalize 24/7. I don't. But we gotta capitalize. What I mean, they got up 11 points, and 11 points is a cute little lead. But we got 2 whole quarters to go, and you know, I don't have any fear for these guys. You know, coach kind of leans on the don't fear him. You won't have nothing to worry about. Me and Duffy both went on a hit, and the tip drill happened, but the ball was behind me, so I couldn't get to it in time. So that was kind of unfortunate, right?
He's going to look deep down the field.
That's out of bounds. No, that's out of bounds. That's out of bounds.
He is out of bounds, but not before.
No. If his foot's in bounds, I'm actually going to be livid. I'm restarting the game. Bro, his foot looks completely...
Inside the 30.
Sorry, they can have a 14-point lead.
All the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. Now a stoppage here as we've got a ball shaken up on the play.
I told y'all I was going to get physical with Gabe Davis, and that's exactly what I did. And not happy he got hurt, but I warned them. I warned y'all about the physicality, and then we got to see some flashes of physicality from our linebacker core. They knew what kind of game they were stepping into, and we weren't here to hurt nobody. We were just here to play some football. And unfortunately, some people got hurt while we was playing football. That's exactly what happens when you're playing a physical game. Some physical plays happen. When we run our zones, I feel like our guys just got to be quicker getting to the ball. There should be no reason that a guy who hasn't really caught nothing crazy all game is making those kind of plays, and it's really disappointing. I hate how he gets out into the open field and nobody gets after him. That's not because we're scared, it's just how we're playing. If our offense just kind of capitalized off of every position we put them in, the game will be completely different, in my opinion. Completely different game, in my opinion. Completely different. Just didn't capitalize all the time. I see Gabe Davis come back in. I was actually pretty surprised. You know, when I lay out a hit like that, I mean it. So you either get the worst end of the hit or you get the best end of the hit. He got the worst end. Surprised he got back up. He got back up. Probably had a flag jacket on.
Back to throw. Allen, little pitch and catch to the tight end. Knox.
This is a grown man's game, and when you get hit by another grown man in a grown man's game, it's gonna hurt. That's my goal. I don't want you to think that this is an opportunity to be the best version of yourself. This is not the goal. I got a high level threat like me, it's not the goal. And then I got another one-on-one with Diggs, so of course I pressed him. So I knew they wouldn't want to do nothing with him. I watched film on it. I saw the lineup, and then I also saw the communications, the audibles and stuff. I watched film.
This is Harris on the draw. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On play action, Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
No, I actually hate this game. This game is so bad. They just stopped me, bro. What the f...